Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Ethan.
Hey Santa, I need to talk to you about a couple of things. Firstly, I think we should go Finland, Sweden, Norway this year before England and Ireland and the US, because it looks like there's going to be a terrible snowstorm over the Atlantic. And you know how Rudolph gets when it's a snowstorm. Oh, and secondly, the new wheels arrived, Santa, for the toys. But I'm not sure if they're round. Do they look round to you, Santa? 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 Ah! Hey, wait a minute. You've come to visit Santa and us in his workshop in the North Pole, have you? Well, my name is Henry, and I am Master Toy Maker and Grand Elf. And it is my responsibility to make sure that all the toys are assembled, made, boxed, wrapped, and placed on Santa's sled ready for delivery. Hey, you couldn't help old Henry out, could you? It's just that I need to go get some more wheels and some marbles. I seem to have lost my marbles. Don't ask. Hey, if you see Santa, would you shout at me? Just remember, if you see Santa, just shout Henry. Thanks. Santa. Just call me if you see him, will you? Thank you. Look, I told you to only call me if you see Santa. Oh, hey Santa, you have a guest.
Ho, 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 ho. Hello, Henry. Ah, yes, this is my friend Ethan. He's come to visit us here at the North Pole.
Oh, well, I better get back to making sure that all the presents get wrapped. See you later.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I'm so glad that you were able to visit us here at the North Pole. We don't get very many visitors up here, mainly just elves and reindeer.
Oh, by the way, Ethan, I have a new Santa cam, and with it, I can see how the elves are doing down at the workshop with the elf cam.
I can check on the reindeer. I can see how the weather is for my Christmas journey. And sometimes I can see particularly naughty children. I'll have to check up on that little boy later. But I know that I'll never see you on my kid cam, will I, Ethan? You know, I think it's about time for a song. Would you like to join me in singing one of my favorite Christmas songs, Jingle Bells? Let's see if Henry will join us. He's not a very good dancer, but all elves love to sing. Would you like to join us in a Jingle Bells sing-along?
Oh, yes, please, Santa. Let's take it away.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That was great. Hey, hello again. It's me, Henry, and about to do some crafts. Would you like to join me? I'm going to make a plant pot reindeer candy holder. Very long name, very fun to do. Here's what you're going to need. A piece of red ribbon, 6 lolly sticks, a red nose, some glue, a plant pot, a black felt pen, some googly eyes, and of course, what goes in a candy holder? Candy. So, let's get started. Take your first lolly stick and break it in half. Like so. Okay? Take a second one and break that in half too. We're going to make the antlers for the reindeer. So, what we do is apply a little bit of glue to the bottom of there, like so, and stick that there, like that. And we take another piece of the lolly stick and we'll glue that up there a little bit, like this. There we are, and that's the beginning of the antlers. We also need 2 antlers because as Rudolph knows, he has 2. So we'll glue this one, same way, like so, down a little bit. And last but not least, we have the last antler. And we'll glue that on there, like so. Now we need to wait a few minutes until that glue dries before we can do the next step. And now we're ready for the next step. So what we need to do is turn the antler over and we're going to glue the side that doesn't have the other piece, the other lollipop sticks on them. So we apply some glue like this and then we stick it into the plant pot like so. And what I like to do is get a small bit of tape and put the tape over just to make sure that that stays in place while it dries. We don't want his antlers falling off now, do we? And then we can take the second one, remember, turn it over so we don't see the antler, and we're going to put glue on this one, like so. And we're going to do exactly the same, so let's turn it round. Let's place the antler there at the front of his head, and we'll also put some tape on that one, so we know that he is not going anywhere. And so far, here is our antler. Looking pretty good so far, huh? Okay, so now what we need to do is make a face. All Rudolphs need googly eyes and a red nose. So we're gonna take the red nose and we're gonna put plenty of glue on it right there, like so. And then we're just gonna stick his nose on his face, which is always a good place to put a nose on a face. I'm so glad my nose is on my face. Now while that dries properly, we're gonna take the googly eyes and we're gonna put some glue on the googly eyes. And one googly eye goes there, like so. And a second googly eye, such a funny word, googly. Googly eye goes here. And his face is beginning to take shape now. Now we need a mouth. And Santa always says that Rudolph has a very strange smile, like side of his mouth kind of. I've seen it before and I don't like thunderstorms. So let's draw that, shall we? All we need to do is draw a line down here and then half a smiley face, like so. And what I like to do is top it off with a bit of red ribbon. So we start at the back here, we put a little bit of glue onto the ribbon here, like so. Spread it out a little bit. We're going to stick that to the back of the plant pot, like so. And then we're going to just work it around gently, like this. These make great presents as well for grandmas, granddads, parents, basically any adult and kid or friend, because you can put as much candy in there as you want. So we'll put a little bit of glue on there and then and finish it off. Now that needs to dry for about 10 minutes and then we can come back and do my favourite bit. And now we can come back and do my favourite bit. And what do we need to do now? Fill it with candy. Perfect. Oh, and let's do some of my favourite candy canes just to make sure we have everything covered. And there you have your Plant Pot reindeer candy holder. Now, I need to see and test if it works properly. It works perfectly. Hey, Santa! You ready for an elf joke?
Well, hello, Henry. I love elf jokes.
What's the first thing that elves learn in school?
What is the first... well, I don't know, Henry. What is the first thing that elves learn in school?
The alphabet! Hey, Santa! Knock, knock!
Who's there?
Elf!
Elf who?
Elf me wrap all these presents for you, Santa?
Henry, you are one funny elf. You know, elves love telling jokes, singing, and listening to stories. One of my favorite stories is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Would you like to hear the story too? Well, let's get settled in, and I will begin. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that began the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ho, 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 ho. I do enjoy that story.
Oh, hello again. I'm just checking out one of these new toys. One of the other elves gave it to me. He said that they're running out of these because every time they do a practice round, it just flies off. And they gave it to me, and he said, well, all you do is pull the string. But he said, be very, very careful because it's the last top that we have. And we're going to make sure that it stays intact. So you just pull the string and... Let's move on quickly. I'm going to do another craft. Would you like to join me? Good. That sounds great. Now, what we're going to need is a black felt pen, 3 lollipop sticks, some googly eyes, a piece of string, a red cotton ball, and some glue. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a triangle out of the lollipop sticks, like this. Can you see it taking shape? We're making a reindeer tree ornament. And see if you can guess which reindeer we're making. So we see where everything is right now. So we're going to remove that, put some glue there, and some glue there, and some glue there. And then we're going to remake the triangle by placing that on there, and that on there. Like so, move it out a little bit. And now we'll let that dry for 10 minutes. So that should be dry now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the glue, place some glue on the bottom of the triangle, and also a little bit of glue there, and a dab of glue there. And let's make a fence. So we put the red cotton ball here, like so. And then 1 googly eye, like 2 googly eyes, like, and then just gently press those down. And again, we've got to let that dry. Hey, while we're waiting for that to dry, can I tell you a couple of elf jokes? I can? Okay, what type of bread do elves use in their sandwiches? Why, shortbread, of course. What type of money do elves use? Jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I think this might be dry now, so let's take a look. And now that it's dry, we simply place the string over the top portion, like so. Feed it through there, like this, and then pull it tight. And then we have our Christmas tree decoration. And what I like to do is write my name on it so we know who made this ornament. Our reindeer tree ornament. Ready to hang on your tree. Oh, Merry Christmas!
Now I need to check to see if you're on my naughty or nice list. Would you like to find out? Good. Here's how it works. I will look upon my naughty or nice list, say my special rhyme, sprinkle some magical elf dust, and if the word nice appears, congratulations! But if the word naughty appears, oh, and we wouldn't want that, but you certainly look nice, so let's keep our fingers crossed. As we look to the scroll to see what will be, who will be nice and who is naughty? Christmas is near and presents entice. Tell us all now, naughty or nice? Congratulations! You made the nice list. I'll definitely be paying you a visit.
Oh, that is great news, Santa, and certainly deserves another elf joke. What do you get when you cross a duck with some mistletoe?
What do you get when you cross the mistletoe with a duck?
A Christmas quacker.
Henry, that was a funny joke. But I think you need to go back to making toys for all the children at Christmas.
You're right, Santa. I've still got to make sure that all the teddy bears are stuffed just right and that all the toys are scheduled for Christmas. Say goodbye to your friend for me.
Oh, Henry, you can say goodbye to Ethan yourself. But maybe you can join us later for a song.
Oh yes, please, Santa. That would be elf-tastic. Goodbye. It's me again, Henry, and it's craft time. And this time I'm going to make a really simple Christmas ornament that makes a great present for anyone. Or you can just keep it for yourself. It's up to you. All you need is a jar with a lid and something to decorate the inside of the jar. Now here I have a little mini tree and the mouse from the story "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Do you remember? Not a creature was staring, not even a mouse. And also some snow. Now, I live in the North Pole, so I get fresh snow. You may need to use some fake snow or buffalo snow, and you can get all of these from a craft store near you. So, all you need to do is glue the figurines, which is the mouse and the tree, onto the lid of the jar, which I've already done. And that's dried, and then we simply pour some of the snow into the jar, just a little bit at the bottom there, like so. Make sure that we're going to cover that in and put that down there. And then what we do is we take the jar and we place the jar upside down, or the right way around, depending whether you're at the top of the jar or the bottom of the jar. And then we secure the lid. Go. And we'll move this out of the way. And now when we turn it over, we have our very own Christmas scene with a mouse and a Christmas tree. Now you can do anything you want in there. I've put Santas in there, reindeers, polar bears, snow, trees. You can go crazy with it and have lots and lots of fun.
Ho, 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 ho. I know that yummy smell. I think Mrs. Claus has just baked some cookies and taken them out of the oven. And you know how much I love cookies. Look, here she is right now.
Here you are, Santa, some freshly baked cookies, your favorite. And I also dropped some off for Henry and the elves down at the workshop.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Claus. These look marvelous and yummy. Oh, say hello to my friend Ethan. He's here for a visit, and his name appears on the nice list also.
Well, congratulations, dearie, for making it to the nice list. Would you like to sing my favorite Christmas carol with us? It's We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Henry, would you like to join Ethan, Mrs. Claus, and myself in the singing of her favorite song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas?
Oh, what a great cookie. Oh, yes, please, Santa. Ready when you are.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. So bring us some figgy pudding. So bring us some figgy pudding. So bring us some figgy pudding and a good cup of cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. No, we won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you so much for visiting with us today. I have to go check on Rudolph and the other reindeer. Mrs. Claus is going to go bake some more yummy cookies. And Henry and the other elves have lots of toy making and wrapping to do to get ready for Christmas time. Henry, can you say goodbye to Ethan for us?
Oh, goodbye, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Mrs. Claus, would you like to say goodbye to our new friend?
Goodbye, dear. Don't forget to stay on that nice list. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you so very much for visiting with us today, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and many more to come. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Ethan!